Google recently announced a massive innovation in the world of voice assistants. And I gotta say, it's about damn time. Hey there, it's Jason, and yes, indeed, you heard correctly. I got some thoughts, and darn it, I'm going to share them whether you like it or not. But if you do like what you hear and you want to check out more, hit that subscribe button. If you really love it, hit that bell as well. You know, with all the recent announcements about data security and privacy, it is no wonder that everybody's just a little hesitant about the new announcement from Google and their Duplex product, a voice assistant that sounds like a person.
So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
And for a lot of folks, it is creepy as hell at the possibility that you might pick up the phone and talk to somebody on the other side that is in fact a computer and not a person. And you know what I say to them? Get over it. I don't care. It's awesome, and we've been totally waiting for this for ages. Here's my take. Science fiction, as a class of literature and media, is usually thought of as a representation of how we as a culture think about the future. If you use that as a lens, you start to see how the last 60 or so years, we have been fascinated with the idea of a virtual assistant who looks and sounds like a human.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference. A KIT if you prefer.
Hello, I am C-3PO Human-Cyborg Relations.
Jarvis, you there?
At your service, sir.
The concept of a digital assistant doing some work for you, even if it's just a disembodied voice, isn't that new, and frankly, we've already started down that path. You get text messages from your dentist reminding you about appointments. It's kind of in the same vein, right? The fact that you don't know whether it's a person on the other end or a system texting you, does it really matter? And you know, you'd let a random human be your assistant. I mean, if I came to you on the street and said, hey, I'm gonna be your personal assistant and I'm gonna do it for free, 9 times out of 10, you'd be like, awesome, that's a great deal for me. I'll admit, a digital assistant that's complex enough to sound like a person, definitely a little creepy. I mean, does it really matter if it's a virtual assistant contacting a restaurant about a reservation or getting you movie tickets or any of the 50,000 things that happen in our lives that really don't need a person to manage? If you're creeped out by virtual assistants, the solution is actually pretty simple. Just make them less human. Take out all the ums and uhs and awkward pauses that made the Google Duplex demo so convincing. Or just at the beginning of the call, say, hi, I'm a Google Assistant. I'm not a real person. And that should solve the problem. Although honestly, I would go for a third option, which is just to make the Google Assistant voice somebody obvious and recognizable that would never be in that situation.
I'm Kevin Hart, let's ride! At the roundabout, take the first exit.
In 200 yards, turn right, then bear left. Yeah, just like that.
You have reached your destination.
Okay, but the minute that digital assistants get really smart and they get capable of impersonating a person, well, then you get into issues of identity theft and spamming and things that frankly, we're not ready for. Plus, if you combine this with deepfake technology, you know, the ability to impersonate somebody's face in video, you got a real problem coming down the pike.
Our approach works on casual speech.
You're absolutely right, Whoopi, that us showing respect for other people, us being thoughtful about other people's traditions, is something that Michelle and I try to teach our kids.
The reality is, technology can be used for good or bad. It all depends on the person using it. And remember, Google Duplex is still in its infancy. There's a lot of development coming to this product before it's released to the wide audiences that would employ it. So there's a lot of opportunity to still build great safeguards that we can feel comfortable with. Let's embrace new technology as an opportunity to try new things and save ourselves time. I mean, after all, I don't know about you, I really hate waiting on hold. Wouldn't it be nice if a virtual assistant could do it for me and I don't have to listen to that crappy music?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
So what do you think? Am I overreacting or underreacting? Is there a bigger problem I haven't talked about? Well, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I'll be back here soon with more opinions, solicited or otherwise. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.